Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Talking TVL. Happy Tuesday. Let's just get right on into it, shall we? This weekend at the VBC, Orchestra Noir is going to be in town as a stop on their Culture 2000 tour. Their birthplace is in Atlanta, and as of 2016, they've since traveled to different major cities all around the country. I say all that to say, our producer, Shanika Wright, our girl, aka the head host of Sounds of the Valley. She sat down with Maestro Jason Akeem Rogers, who's the founder of this lovely, talented group, and their music director as well, for an interview about this weekend's show. Let's take a look.
Sounds of the Valley is sponsored by the Huntsville Symphony Orchestra.
Classical music with a modern twist. That's probably the best way to describe Orchestra Noir. The ensemble brings Black culture to the forefront, blending the sounds of different genres like hip-hop, R&B, and more into a beautiful blend brought to life through the live orchestra. The man behind the all-Black ensemble, Maestro Jason Akeem Rogers, says he's always had a lifelong passion for classical music.
I was a piano major and got a bachelor's in piano, and then somewhere in there, I really started liking orchestral music. I graduated in conducting with my master's. I started basically going to Europe, because in Europe, the orchestra is big. It's where the culture started. Orchestra culture, symphony culture, of course. So I was guest conducting in Italy and London and winning awards in conducting.
But he did notice something in those crowds. The crowds weren't very diverse, and Jason wanted to change that perspective.
I was like, there needs to be more Black people on stage for symphony concerts and more Black people in the audience. Mm-hmm. Now, what can I do with my experiences of, coming from the Black culture? How can I change this demographic?
And that's what he did when he founded Orchestra Noir back in 2016, planting the ensemble's roots right in Atlanta, Georgia.
It caught on pretty quickly in Atlanta. It did. One of the first major artists to reach out to us was the Migos.
Ah, yeah.
The Migos. Yep. If you look at their song Dead, if you look at the music video, that's us.
Wow.
That's us, yep. And Quavo, I remember walking on set, Quavo was just shaking his head like, yep, that's what I want. Yep, that's the look right there.
The orchestra would quickly spread its reach far beyond just the South, with more high-profile opportunities coming from appearing on Jimmy Fallon with rapper 2 Chainz to landing major sponsored collaborations.
Red Bull started to support us and give us sponsorship, and also we did a Red Bull Symphonic concert, the first one in North America. That was with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
So it's been a journey, and we've just been so excited and feel so honored to be in this position.
Now, Orchestra Noir is hitting the road again to bring their talents to stages all across the country. The brand new Culture 2000 tour is kicking off right here in Huntsville this summer.
I really enjoyed starting the tour off last year in Huntsville. It's just something about, being part of that rocket city, that liftoff. But it's like we're going to space. We about to blast off. So we started in Huntsville, and I want to keep that. I said, let's keep that tradition.
That big show is set for August 16th at the Von Braun Center, and it'll bring back all the Y2K nostalgia.
Trying to keep it as raw as possible to, give you that experience and really transport you to that early 2000s, late 90 culture.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 28, but I'm like, take me back to Y2K.
Right.
I'm ready. Jason says he's still trying to wrap his head around just how much Orchestra Noir has grown in just under a decade.
When I started the concept, it was like, okay, I hope that we can do this. I hope that we can provide good concerts in Atlanta. Like that was my main thing. Mm-hmm. And then when I started to hear people, no, you gotta come to Birmingham. No, you gotta come here. You gotta come to LA. To think that we are a national brand now, a national act, it makes me so proud.
And while we're talking about feelings, Jason says he wants the show to leave a lasting impact on the audience.
I want you to feel like when you leave, you had a time, You had a time. You turned up, but you also dived deep into our culture in a whole new, exciting way.
A night of orchestra noir coming to the Rocket City soon.
That does look like a time. Shanika.
Listen, I just want to be in the room where it happens. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that seems like such a fun time. I actually heard about this, the Orchestra Noir this year with my friend Tate. Shout out to you, girl. She's like, we need to get tickets. We need to go. And then I'd seen a couple of the performances. I was like, hold on. This is quite the experience, and I hope you all make plans to attend this weekend at the VBC. Make sure you just a quick Google search, Orchestra Noir Huntsville, and you can find all the ticket information, purchase your tickets. Any additional information that you may need will be right there on their website. Make plans to attend, I'm just saying, okay? Well, after the break, we're going to find out who exactly is coming on Tennessee Valley Living today. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Listen, our first guest I am quite excited about, mainly because I have not heard of this business before. So they're called the Rocket City Fizz. They own a pushcart soda business that brings a fun and flavorful twist to classic drinks. Today they're going to be giving us a behind-the-scenes look at how they build two of their signature dirty sodas from scratch, using bold flavor combinations, fresh garnishes, and an eye-catching presentation. I mean, come on, look at this. They've got the candy on the not popsicle stick, what is it called? Like the skewer thing. And it just looks so flavorful and delicious. And as well as showing us two of the recipes, they're going to also be sharing with us the inspiration behind their business, their playful menu themes, and how they're bringing a little bit of sparkle and fizz to events all around town. Again, this is my first time ever hearing about them. And I'm very excited, and here's why. What is the show? I think it's like the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives out in Utah. That's where it's filmed. I want to say somewhere in that area. Basically, they have this place, like they don't do coffee, they do soda. Okay, and they have this place called Swig, and my first time having it was a couple of weeks ago when I went to Arizona. There's a Swig stand. I said, Mom, we have to stop here and get a dirty soda. So the fact that we have one here in the South, I had no idea. And it's a push cart service. All the fun, all the raves. And I'm very excited, and I hope you all are as well. So around 11:15, that's when that first interview is going to happen. And next up, okay, summer, it's winding down slowly. And when I say slowly, I mean slowly, but surely. But how and the ever. Skin protection is still a daily must, and we've got some folks coming in today to talk about this new makeup line that also includes SPF, which I'm very intrigued about because I did not know that you can merge the two things, makeup and sunscreen, into an entire line of products. I mean, they've got the lip glosses over there on the far right of the screen. Obviously, they've got the foundation and everything. So again, that's going to happen around 11:30. Very intrigued, very excited to see how that goes. And then, rounding out the show, it is that time of year again, okay? College students, they're making their way back to campus. From some parents, this is the time to celebrate, right? We've had quite the summer, but now we're ready to send our kids off. But for some and others, this may be a rough time because they may even be experiencing, empty nester syndrome. And we do have Kelly from the Lighthouse Theater Company coming to talk about empty nesters, how they can navigate this new season ahead, and all of the things. So pretty well-rounded show. We've got soda, we've got makeup, we've got college talk. I am thoroughly excited, and I hope you all are as well. So that is all I have for you today. It is 10:10, which means you've got 50 minutes, okay? Maybe you can go to the store and grab you a couple of different syrups and sodas, then make your way back to your kitchen and get ready for our show at 11 a.m. for a brand new episode of Tennessee Valley Living. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow for an all-new episode of Talking TVL at 10, okay? I'll see you there.